All right, here with Bubba from STG Soundlabs. Bubba, what are you showing? Something brand new for you guys. What is this?
So this is a very, very exciting thing for us. This is the very first STG Soundlabs oscillator. It's called the .VCO, and there's a few things that are especially notable about the .VCO. The first one is its tuning system. This is a digital tuning system on an analog oscillator, and we've got 3 knobs, they're digitally scanned potentiometers. With the range knob all the way at the left, we're running in LFO mode, so if we turned it up, we wouldn't hear anything because it's below audio range. And then we have each of the octaves in between. And then at the upper end, we have wide range. In wide range mode, our Detune knob is the full range of the oscillator's span of frequencies available. And in the octave modes, you get about a step in each direction. So this makes it really easy to get very precise tunings and really, really clean ring modulator tones and FM tones and things of that sort. You can also, using the semitone knob, change your tuning of the oscillator in relation to semitones up to an octave. At the 5th on this knob, the travel is doubled so that it's nice and easy for you to find it and make the coolest power chords in synthesis. The other new thing that's exciting about this oscillator, which I'm going to kick in right now, is the drift generator. So the drift generator is a really, really interesting thing. The idea is synthesizers drift, and they're supposed to, because that's what we like. And so to produce a natural, meaningful drift generator, what we've done is we've built a lookup table, and it produces 2 values. One of those values is a deviation from the main pitch, and the other is the length of time it takes to get there. So as you're listening to this, you've heard we're going real slow, we're deviating far. I've got the modulation attenuator turned all the way up so we get a nice dramatic effect. We're going really far and really slow. Very spacey. Now I'm going to crank it all the way up. You'll notice that it's not changing rate immediately because the lookup table populates new values into the random at the end of each cycle. So it's gonna go up, and there it is. And now we've got kind of an acid house baseline, if acid house was even weirder.
Right. So basically, it waits till it's finished, and then it kicks it in. So it's almost performance based. I mean, you can actually use it in that mode.
Right.
To make cool transitions.
Yeah, it's amazing, and it's one of those things that when we got it, we hadn't even really thought about that. We just wrote the spec, and we sent it off, and when we got it back, we started playing with it, and it was like, oh, this is how this works. Yeah, that is what we told him to do, and it's cool. Damn, it's cool. Right. So these 2 systems, these 2 radiophonic ones that these oscillators are in, the night we got them, we set up, kid you not, 2 oscillators into a couple of filters, and we just let them drone and beat off of each other for, no lie, 4 or 5 hours, like 4 or 5 hours straight, because just listening to them breathe and move, and part of that is that the random functions that this uses are, it's a linear random function scaled by a tan H curve. So it moves in this very like sort of esoteric way, but it moves in a way that is beautiful, that makes sense, and is kind of woozy when you need it to be, and feels like falling down a cliff when you want that too.
Okay. All right. Well, Bubba from STG Soundlabs, thanks for showing us. When is this going to be available?
We're shooting for sometime this summer. I have told STG that he has to get it out for my birthday, June 15th. Whether that happens or not, I don't know. If nothing else, you can definitely see it again at KnobCon, the world's only synthesizer convention, hosted by the lovely team here at STG Soundlabs.
Right.
See you in September. Thank you, Moogfest, and thank you, Sonicstate.